Math for so long has been just taught a certain way, a certain way, a certain way. It's time to break that out and see how we can do it.
Bootstrap's a curricular outreach effort. It's been around for around a decade now. It started in the Northeast around Brown University and Harvard University, actually, and it's spread across the country and is being used in a number of places now. What we do is we develop curricular modules, assignments, tools for teachers to use in existing core courses in middle school and high school. And the idea is to reach more students because we're hitting these core courses that everyone has to take, and they get exposed to computing during those courses and see how programming complements their learning in those contexts. This thing is related to what functions do. We were working with about 14 teachers this summer, and a bunch of them, the majority of them, were for San Diego Unified School District. CREATE, the Center for Research on Equity, Assessment, and Teaching Excellence here on campus, does a lot with teachers in the San Diego area. And they introduced me to Shirley Miranda, who brought Bootstrap up at the district level.
We wanted to have a way to engage students better with math and to have them find some relevance in it, and as well as get them introduced to computer science.
What does string equal do on its own?
A lot of times we get that question of, when are we going to use this in the real world? And it's like, well, a lot of people do programming for a living. That is a very legit pathway for a lot of people.
It's pretty interesting to watch the distance formula turn into a function in your program and watch that drive the game that you designed. We let students pick the background images, the sprites, and a little bit of the design of their game. And then they get to see the math sort of come to life and running their game. So if they get the math right, their game is fun. If they don't get the math right, their game doesn't act like a game. It doesn't act like what they designed. And so that tangible connection between the math they're learning and this computation running something that they can see, I think is something really valuable.
So I can try to start running all these different tables. One of the very first things they did was these circle diagrams. And instantly I'm sitting there going, I can teach expressions that way, I can teach order of operations that way.
And I think that's one of the most powerful things that I've seen, because students tend to struggle, even if they understand the higher level mathematics, they tend to struggle with just general structures.
If we look at what's going on in the United States, kids are not achieving in math. I mean, when you're celebrating that you have a 40% proficient ranking, whatever scale you're using, that's not a celebration. We're losing a generation of math students. And I really believe those kids are gifted in mathematics in different ways, but we are not challenging them. And programs like this get the kids engaged in their mathematics and they see where they can go. And I think that's the value in it. And you can't put a dollar value on it. I think it's priceless.
One thing that teachers don't have enough of is time and really planning out new curriculum, new activities, things like that. And this curriculum is completely fleshed out and it's free, and you really can't ask for something more valuable than that.
And I want to talk about a new thing we can do. So this is...
I think it's a game changer because now math teachers can talk about the power of computer science and how that can help students and help society in the future, which they didn't have before.
Then that thing is a string. Right. So what are the kinds of things we could do with strings?
The instructors have really, really been there for us every step of the way. As soon as we get stuck, we can call them over. They can talk it through with us. They are interested in knowing how we're thinking about it before they input their own feedback.
Because they're co-founders of the program, I can ask questions about the program that my students wouldn't necessarily ask, but I want to know.
There was a camaraderie that was developing. There was an atmosphere of fun. And when you have that, you also have kids that tend to not mind the quote-unquote hardness of a problem. They'll persevere. They'll show grit because they're having a good time doing it.
It's pretty empowering to come into a workshop as a teacher without programming background and come out feeling like you can program something that was interesting and real. Whether you took a data set and answered a question that you were interested in, or you took some visual situation and were able to build a simulation or a game. This is like easy typos to make when typing these things in, right? But this is a colon here.
They can fail all they want. I mean, I failed a lot. Writing my code, I was getting frustrated. You saw me, I was writing on my paper and I was like, no. But I found my errors and I was able to create a successful code, and it's good. It's good to see failure and come out of it.
As a UCSD alum, it makes me very proud that UCSD is partnering with my now district, and it just makes me proud to be part of an institution that really cares about students first and is trying to bridge that gap of equity and give these types of opportunities to students.
It's phenomenal to be able to know that there is a place that we can get some support and that there are experts that are willing to help us out. So having UC San Diego's support in that is I think, going to make a big difference in it rolling out to teachers and to students on a positive foot.
I'm excited to be planning some workshops in the next few summers, both with teachers at San Diego Unified and in other districts around San Diego. And I think that there's really an opportunity to build a community of teachers in San Diego who know and use this material. And if we could support multiple workshops over the next few summers, given this great start that we have, I think we could get really far in this area.
Us doing this in San Diego Unified and the other schools that have decided to try to take this on, we're really at the forefront for what is going to be expected in California in the very, very near future. Those standards that are being put forth to districts and to schools, a lot of that is being met through what we're doing with Bootstrap.
I didn't have a background in computer science, and I'm not very techie. And sitting through this, I'm like, this is actually something I can do, I can learn. And it opened a door, because now I kind of want to become a computer science teacher, because I think that would be fairly neat to learn more about this and open several doors. And from my experience, computer science was always taught by a male teacher. And it'd be nice if there were female teachers out there teaching this course too, to open that door for more females in the field.
I want to see a joy of learning. I want to see a capturing of that moment. And I want them to say, I want to continue my education in mathematics. It's not just something I have to do to get a diploma. I really want to keep doing math and find out why it's so awesome.